In a captivating clash at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, the Minnesota Vikings edged out the New York Jets with a final score of 23-17, solidifying their position as one of the NFL's undefeated teams this season. This encounter showcased the grit and determination of both teams, but ultimately, it was the Vikings who managed to maintain their unbeaten streak at 5-0. The game kicked off with the Vikings establishing their dominance early on, racing to a 17-0 lead. They made a strong impression, thanks to an impressive defensive effort that disrupted Jets quarterback Aaron Rodgers, forcing him into a series of mistakes. The highlight of the first half came when linebacker Andrew Van Ginkel intercepted a pass, returning it 63 yards for a touchdown. This electrifying play not only energized the Vikings sideline, but also sent the home crowd into a frenzy. Despite facing a formidable defense, the Jets rallied late in the second quarter, demonstrating their resilience. With time running out before halftime, Rodgers connected with Garrett Wilson for a touchdown, cutting the deficit to 27 and giving the Jets some much-needed momentum. However, as the rain began to pour, the Vikings defense stood tall, limiting the Jets' offensive options and forcing them to adapt quickly. In the second half, the game shifted into a more competitive gear. Rodgers, who was under constant pressure, faced numerous hits throughout the game, being sacked multiple times and hit 11 in total. Yet he managed to keep his composure and led his team back into contention. After the Jets were held to a meager 36 rushing yards, Rodgers took to the air, completing 54 passes with a completion rate of 53.7%. The Jets scored a second touchdown thanks to another fine connection between Rodgers and Wilson, narrowing the Vikings' lead to just 3 points. With less than 3 minutes remaining, the tension mounted as the Jets advanced into Vikings territory, seeking that elusive game-winning touchdown. The atmosphere was electric, with fans on the edge of their seats, anticipating a dramatic finish. However, the Vikings' defense was relentless, and in a pivotal moment, Rodgers was intercepted for the third time in the game. This crucial turnover sealed the Jets' fate and allowed the Vikings to run down the clock, ensuring their victory. After the match, Vikings linebacker Jonathan Greenard expressed his team's focus and determination, emphasizing their ability to overcome challenges and prove critics wrong. The Vikings' defensive unit has been instrumental in their success this season, stepping up when needed most and maintaining composure under pressure. With a bye week ahead, they will regroup before facing another challenging opponent in the Detroit Lions, who reached the playoffs last season. For the Jets, this game serves as a stark reminder of the importance of protecting their veteran quarterback and addressing their offensive struggles. Despite the loss, there were bright spots, particularly in Rodgers' ability to lead scoring drives under pressure. Moving forward, the Jets need to bolster their offensive line to prevent further hits on their quarterback if they hope to break their playoff drought. In summary, this game was a thrilling testament to the competitive nature of the NFL, with both teams showcasing their strengths and vulnerabilities. The Vikings remain unbeaten, while the Jets must regroup and reassess their strategies for the challenges ahead. As the season progresses, fans can only anticipate more electrifying matchups like this one, filled with drama, intensity, and unforgettable moments. Stay subscribed for more videos.